Hi there, my name is Elias Padilla, and for this project I interviewed Dr. Charles C. McDonald. Dr. McDonald went to the University of Mexico, where she graduated with a bachelor's degree in exercise science. She also has her master's degree in physical therapy and her doctorate in physical therapy, all received from the University of New Mexico. After college, she went to work in acute patient care for 5 years and then went and worked in outpatient care for another 5 years. After that, she went on to open up her own private practice, which is called Elite OSM, where she has been working for the past 11 years now. At Elite OSM, her title is Director of Physical Therapy. As Director of Physical Therapy, her responsibilities are that of a physical therapist, including the initial assessment of clients as they come in, developing a plan of care, and supervising over the different aides, physical therapist assistants, and techs that are working under her. She also has recently been taking in a lot of different students and will sometimes assign them homework and other things along those lines. So that's a relatively new responsibility for her, but she says she thinks that she said it feels very rewarding to know that she's helping other people get into the career that she has seen so much success in and that she loves dearly. She's been working around physical therapist assistants her entire career, initially starting as a tech when she was working in college, and then obviously once she graduated and was working in outpatient care, acute care, and at her private practice, she's been around physical therapist assistants her entire career. She was expressing the importance of having a good relationship with your physical therapist assistants, guaranteeing that the patients that come in are receiving the best possible care. The best way to do this is by making sure you and your physical therapist assistants, aides, and techs are all on the same page and have a good understanding of each other's different communication styles. When it comes to the different steps to become a successful physical therapist assistant, or those who are going to go into the physical therapy program, she was talking about getting your foot into the door as early as possible. She said it's important that you look around to see if you can possibly become a tech or an aide at a physical therapy office. She said that it's important to have an understanding of what the environment is like. That way, once you graduate right out of college, you're not completely blindsided by the environment itself. She said it can be stressful, but a lot of the stuff you learn is hands-on, and the more hands-on learning you can get, the better off you're going to be. She was very approachable, talking about how in her career recently she feels like she's been a lot more of an emotional therapist along with a physical therapist. With COVID, there's been a lot of people that have been coming in just not feeling so well and not wanting to do physical therapy, and she's been dealing or helping those patients out with that a lot. She was also expressing how important it is to take care of yourself. Don't let school overrun your life. If you aren't happy in your personal relationships or your personal life, it's going to be very hard to be successful in school. I would say this would be the number one piece of advice that I heard. You always hear from students going through physical therapy programs or physical therapist assistant programs that the best thing you can do is keep your head down and work as hard as you can. She said, while obviously school is going to be very important to your career, it's important that you don't let it overtake your life. She set a lot of rules out for herself while she was in school to make sure that she wouldn't overwork herself, she wouldn't burn out, and that she could be the most successful person that she can be. Overall, it was a very rewarding experience to talk to her. She was incredibly nice, super approachable, and at the end of the interview, offered if I would even like to go and shadow with her, or if I ever needed any help, that I should have no hesitation to call her. The way that I found her was actually through a friend who I ran track with in high school, recently graduated from UNM in the exercise science program, and went to work for her. And he says she is just one of the nicest individuals she's been around. So I really hope that I can get in there for a shadow, or even maybe get in as a aide or a tech. I think it would be a very rewarding experience for me.